Hi guys, welcome back to This African Perspective. Thank you for stopping by today. I've been seeing a lot of videos about people saying TikTok is about to be banned. Like they want to ban TikTok in the US. And I'm like, wait, what is going on? At first I was like, okay, they always say this, oh yeah, they're gonna ban it, but I just think they're just talking about it like that. But then I'm starting to see a lot of videos being posted about people talking about the ban, and then I'm like, oh, this is for real, because as I'm going scrolling through the FYP, all I've been seeing is TikTok ban, many people ranting about the TikTok ban. And then I'm like, oh, this is something we really need to talk about because then it is happening. It really wants to happen because these people are not joking with you all. Like, the government is really serious about trying to control things so bad. But I'm going to be sharing the rant and variety of comments that people have and what they think about this and how affected they are. Let me tell you all, the youth are so mad right now. And I'm not gonna say they're the only ones who are mad, because even I am mad. Because majority of my videos, all my videos literally from TikTok creators, and I love TikTok. Like, I appreciate them for creating those content. If the creators on TikTok don't create, how am I gonna post these videos for you guys to see? Okay, so you all need to be mad too, because we just need to get angry right now. But yeah, we're going to be checking out these videos and seeing the points that they bring about the reality of what is happening right now with TikTok. But before we get right into this video, I just want to give a quick shout out to Deep Sea. Thank you so much for the $5 super thanks. I really appreciate it. Appreciate your support for this channel. God bless you so much. Thank you. Make sure you please click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. Let's get right into it.
The only thing all 535 members of fucking Congress can fucking agree on is to ban TikTok. That's it. That's the only thing. I heard him talking about raising the minimum wage. Can't fucking agree on that. Heard about talking about trying to keep prescription drug prices low for people. Nope, can't agree on that. I heard him talking about the border. Can't agree. Can't even agree where the fucking border is. But when it comes to banning TikTok, line up, buddies. Bring that fucking Instagram and Microsoft money down here. Line it up here in our lobby. Oh, let me eat it up. I'm gonna protect your privacy by banning TikTok. Don't you watch Risa Tisa? Don't you learn how to cook pasta right way? Don't you find out more about the history of this great nation? Don't you notice that this Congress, 250 years after the first Continental Congress convened in Philadelphia, has done less than any Congress in the history of this goddamn nation? No, the only thing this gaggle of 535 of the richest, most powerful, welfare queens being paid on a government dime can agree on is that I can't watch fucking tiki-talkies. Suck my...
So let me get this fucking straight. We have 11 billion issues in this fucking country, and the one thing we can agree on is banning TikTok? So you're telling me we can't come together to call for a ceasefire for this fucking genocide that the United States is funding? We can't come together to raise the minimum wage. We can't come together to cancel student loan debt. We can't come together to enact some type of fucking gun control. We can't come together to legalize marijuana. We can't come together to reform the police system. We can't come together to do something about the environment. We can't come together to do something about the book banning in classrooms. We can't come together to do something about the literal bigotry ingrained in America's most integral systems. We can't come together to do something about women's reproductive rights. We can't come together to do something about the homelessness epidemic. We can't come together to do something about free or affordable healthcare. We can't come together to do something about the poor and middle class having to pay for the rich's bullshit. We can't come together to do anything about term limits. We can't come together to do anything about the electoral college. We can't come together to do something about these geriatric fucks running for president. Jesus fucking Christ, I could go on and on about this bullshit. But no, the one thing we can come together on is that we need to ban fucking TikTok. Yeah, because TikTok's the fucking hill we need to die on. All these fucking issues, and the one thing that our government can agree on is that we need to ban an app. And I know what a lot of motherfuckers are about to say. Oh, well, it's about security. Come on, fucking say it then. I can tell you motherfuckers right now, this doesn't feel like it's about cybersecurity or anything like that. This shit feels insidious. In what fucking world do we need to prioritize banning an app over doing something about a genocide? All these fucking issues, and TikTok's the thing we need to control. TikTok. Not assault weapons. Not any of this other fucking bullshit. TikTok. By the way, I'm not saying this shit as some avid TikTok user. Y'all know me. I'm rarely on this fucking platform. But Jesus fucking Christ, the priorities of this government are fucked up, bro. We can't go after anything that matters, but we have to go after this arbitrary bullshit.
You're telling me Congress was able to come together this quickly to collectively agree to ban TikTok, but they can't seem to find the time or the ability to agree on doing anything about inflation or the housing crisis or a fucking ceasefire? And this is all because they weren't profiting enough off of this app, and they don't like us all coming together and sharing information that conflicts with what they want us to believe. They have no problem rushing to pass a bill that will fill their pockets further, but they can't seem to find the time to do anything for the American people. In fact, this is going to financially harm so many people, because not only has this been a full-time job for some people, this has been a secondary source of income for so many people who are struggling to survive. And I can't even say that I'm surprised. I'm just simply fucking disgusted. This country is run by greedy sociopaths who have an addiction to money, and their hunger and their greed for money is crippling billions of people financially. And let's not forget that you can't invest in TikTok in the stock market, but you can invest in Meta. This might sound corny, but this app has truly changed my life in so many ways. It's been a source of education. It's been a source of comfort during the darkest times of my life. It's been a source of community, and it's been a source of secondary income as a single mother. And I'm truly just so angry right now. Anyways, follow me on Instagram while I figure out what's next. I'll probably create
Some of you guys here who watch videos on YouTube possibly do not even like watch TikTok. So that is the reason why, of course, I bring those videos for you guys all the way from TikTok and compile them together in case you want to watch a longer form. So I am kind of mad right now. I think we have a lot of problem that this should not even be a problem right now. But what can we say? They just do whatever they feel like doing. They would literally avoid main problems that bother our life, important issues that really they should focus on, and focus on something that absolutely does not have any effect in our life. Like it's not something that is meaningful right now. This government really do not want to do their job. People complain and complain about so many things that is going on. People can calculate and bring out a lot of issues that we're dealing with, but this one issue is what is a priority to them. And you can see whenever something is a priority to them, you see how they actually go so hard on that thing, how they are trying so hard to ban it. And it's not even about banning it, it's about them being able to own it. That's what it is. Like, they're not trying to, first, you all already know that TikTok is it's Chinese owned, so it's a company that is not like, it's not Americans that own it. So that is the problem with them, and they feel like they want to have ownership. So of course you can see some of these apps that literally is an American owned app. You can see how it is so censored, where back in the days, like years ago, you could see that there are a lot of things that can be said here on YouTube that cannot be said now. You say it, immediately you're censored, your channel is going to be taken down immediately. Your words are just going to be, you will just be getting rid of.
Let's talk about the TikTok ban. I'm actually very excited for it, although I do feel bad for the content creators who make a living off of it, and as a small business owner it kind of sucks, like I won't be able to reach as many people. However, I think all of us, even if you're not willing to admit it, are addicted to TikTok, and it's become a problem. TikTok has kind of shortened our attention span and has created this culture of just like constantly needing new things and to buy all of the things, and I feel like there's a lot of comparison and hate on this app. I just feel like as humans, like, we aren't supposed to know everything all the time. Like, once something happens in the world, we instantly know because of this app. And I just personally don't feel like that's how we're supposed to live. I feel like it creates a lot of stress for a lot of people, like me. I don't like it. I know I could just delete the app, but I feel like there is a lot of FOMO that comes with that, honestly, and I do love this app. It makes me laugh. It's fun. However, again, like I said, for all of our mental health, I feel like it's a very good thing. Like, we just need it to end. I felt like life was good when we would watch these content creators on YouTube or like follow them on Instagram and things like that. So I don't think we need TikTok. And I, again, don't think we need to know everything all the time. And I've seen a lot of people commenting on a lot of videos today just being like, oh, this is why I love TikTok. This is why we need TikTok, so we can see all these good things. And yeah, there are good things, but there's also a lot of bad things. To not acknowledge that is not good. I feel like this app consumes a lot of our lives, and it'll be good for it to go away. So I'm really hoping it happens. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
PSA, if TikTok is banned, I will be moving out of the United States
expeditiously.
Some of y'all already know what I'm about to say. Okay, I said just last year that folks were going to start fleeing the United States. Basically this year, okay? I'm going to be honest with y'all. If you're thinking about fleeing, 2024 is going to be your best chance, because 2025, 2026, 2027, they are most definitely going to try to restrict folks' ability to travel outside the United States, because international travel is not a constitutional right, okay? In case you were not aware, it's not a constitutional right at all. It's an interpreted privilege at best. With this said, I want y'all to understand that even if you leave the country, you will still be impacted by US foreign policy. Okay? If we can understand the way that US has this influence and power in the Middle East, in particular with Israel being its lapdog, you have to understand that no matter where you go, you will still deal with the impacts of US foreign policy. With this said, I hope that wherever you land up, you are safe, and that you can be in solidarity with folks who are stuck in the United States, or folks who are intentionally staying to fight. And I'm changing my tune about this conversation because after reading Force and Freedom, the book that I mentioned just yesterday, it really highlighted to me that these Black revolutionaries, people who I look up as historical figures that were important, that changed the future that we currently live in, they were weighing the odds on whether or not they should stay and fight to end slavery or leave. Okay? And yes, they were putting in the work of slave masters and slave catchers, but they still were figuring out at the height of pre-Civil War events where they were going. So no matter where you go, I hope you can be in solidarity.
At this point, throw the whole government away. I mean, we should have been did that, but do it even faster. You mean to tell me y'all can't come together to agree on reparations for Black people? You can't come together to agree on the cost of living and allowing us to actually be able to live some type of life, quality life. You can't come and agree on teaching Black history in schools and why that's important. You can't agree on homelessness and why we should be putting all of that money that we're putting into illegal immigrants into the people who are from this country that are right in front of us every day, all day on these corners and on these streets that need a hand, that need help. But you can emerge from your caves to ban TikTok? Are we being so for real right now? And really what you're doing is you're telling on yourself. Because for all of those other things that I named, those are all things that will put us in positions to win. Put all people in positions to win and have quality of life, right? But you are wasting all of your time and attention on an app? Are you serious? This is showing the people even more clearly than before how scared y'all are of us coming into knowledge, of us coming into information. That's what y'all really upset about. Y'all trying to make it seem like this whole TikTok ban is because of some trends that kids been doing that has been causing them their lives. I've never seen no trend on this app, and I've been on this app for the last almost 4 years. I've never seen a trend on this app where children were doing something to put themselves in harm's way. I've never seen it. The only time I hear about these trends and these challenges is whenever y'all come in our face and try to tell us how bad TikTok is for us. But this is what I don't understand. Have y'all been on Twitter? Have you taken 2 to 3 minutes out of your day to go scroll Twitter? Within the first 5 posts, you're going to see somebody bucket naked, shaking ass, throwing ass, or doing something hella inappropriate. But that can stay up. These Telegram groups where these people is being fucking weird, that can stay up. Facebook, that can stay up. Instagram, where people is literally selling their souls and their bodies and all types of weird trafficking and all types of weird shit is going on. That can stay up. But harmless TikTok will be over here singing Twin, Where Have You Been? And Salisbury Steak. And we over here moving our hips. That's what you want to come for? And you want to make it seem like it's about some challenges? Ain't about no goddamn challenges. Y'all don't want us to have information. Y'all are noticing that y'all don't have the control that you used to have no more. And regardless of if you take this app or not, your time is up and it's been up. So there's nothing you can do. At this point, y'all are trying to prolong the inevitable. the inevitable is all y'all ass is grass. That's just the truth. Whether it happens in my lifetime or the next, y'all ass is grass. How things have been going, how things have been flowing in this world, in this country, in this entire in earth, bitch. Okay, shit gotta change. It can no longer be the same. And y'all are trying to hold on to these old principles and all of these old systematic things, and it's not working. The people are uniting. The people are joining together and joining forces, and we coming for your ass. So you can take TikTok if you want. We just gonna find another app. It's not gonna stop us from researching, and a lot of us have already learned enough to keep going.
Hello?
Hey, I'm looking for Mr. Kettles.
Yeah, this is Mr. Kettles.
I was looking at your application.
Yeah, I did fill out the application today.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to go over and talk to you about your application.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your experience.
Yeah, we can talk about my experience.
So, what was the last job you had?
The last job I had was TikTok. I was working for TikTok for about 3 years.
So, on the application, you applied for the manager position.
Yeah, on the application, I applied for the manager position because on the application, it says on the application what position you want to apply for. So I applied for the manager position.
The manager position, you got to have a experience in a bachelor degree.
Oh, yeah. I know I don't have experience, but I've been doing TikTok and I've been managing my own TikTok videos. So I've been doing that. So I got a little bit of management, experience.
Have you ever had a job?
Have I ever had a job?
Yeah.
No, I've been doing like I said, I've been doing TikTok for 3 to 4 years now, and now they about to ban it. So right now I'm on a hunt for a job because I gotta go back to work.
Position you apply for, you have to have experience.
Oh, so you gotta have experience to to work for the company, to be a manager. Okay. What other openings y'all had?
Janitorial?
Janitorial?
Yes, janitorial.
What's that? Janitorial.
You clean the bathroom, toilets, floors.
Cleaning toilets. Cleaning the bathroom. Oh, stop right there. I ain't cleaning no toilets. I ain't cleaning no bathroom. Wait a minute. Do you know who I am? You better TikTok me. I'm not cleaning no bathroom. I applied for the manager position because I don't want to listen to nobody. I want to sit on my ass all day. So I don't want to listen to nobody. So that's why I applied for the manager position. How much the janitorial position start up?
$11.
$11? Oh yeah. Have a good day. $11? To clean some toilets? Y'all must be crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna do. TikTok when we gone. I gotta find a job.
I already know that there will be a lot of people who are absolutely against TikTok being like standing there and being owned by the Chinese people. The reason why I think so is because also imagine the owner of Amazon, right? Amazon actually, I think there was a time where I saw posts where people were like, hey, Amazon is actually losing with sales because TikTok there's a TikTok shop where like small business owners actually sell stuff on there, and it's more like an app where more young people or people who actually watch or use the app they spend a lot of hours on it, watching and scrolling. So while you're doing that, you're spending majority of your day there, right? So that means there's definitely going to be adverts. So when people see those adverts of things that they like, then they buy it. And then sometimes there are things that are actually cheaper on there. A lot of things that I've seen that are cheaper. So with that being said, many people can actually try to do they try to market stuff, some content creators, and sell things. So money is actually being shared around and circulating among the people. Like I can buy something from you and you buy something from me. So it's more like that part. I actually think it's good. So with that being said, that is actually affecting some people's business. Like for instance, I'm going to use an example, which is Amazon, who some even clearly said that they just go on Amazon and they just use it to see what they want to buy and then go to TikTok shop to go and buy something. So if that is happening, that means they are losing money. They are not making as much money as they used to make. So that is also something to be mad at. They would be so angry and would not like it at all. So you see the reason why TikTok is actually being, there's a lot of people against it in this country.
My ass is fucking cooked. Out of all the fucking platforms that I could have blown up on, just so happened that TikTok was the one that I did. And I'm grateful for it. I love my platform. I love my community. You guys are a little bit fucking weird, but I love you guys, genuinely. And it's just honestly really fucking, like, sad that I might not even have this community, this platform anymore. Like, because tomorrow, if this shit gets banned, my ass is fucking chopped cheese, fried chicken. I'm gonna start all over again. And I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it. I'm not gonna do that shit on Facebook. The fuck, there's only like, that's literally filled with a bunch of 35-year-old Karens. I'm not trying to mess with that bullshit. I'm gonna go on Instagram Reels. Every single other video, there's a random fucking terrorist video of some dude getting their head chopped off. Like, there's like a cartel execution video every single other video. I'm not hopping on that bitch either. And it's like, I can go on YouTube Shorts. My videos are not long enough to be on fucking YouTube Shorts. You know what I mean? My shits are 2 minutes. It's a minute restriction on each of them. What the fuck am I gonna post on? Like, I'm actually cooked. Like, I have a YouTube and I post on it like a bunch, but it doesn't mean shit. Like I'm currently filming my trip in Utah. I'm in Utah right now. My ass is fucking over. Like, it's gonna be over for me. So, yeah, I'm not gonna beg. Like, guys, I'll follow the fucking YouTube. Like, that shit's corny. But if you are interested in seeing if this shit gets banned, if you want to see my content still, then you just go to the YouTube. That's fine. I don't post the same stuff, though. It's not this ranting shit that I usually do. It's just actual long-form, in-depth content. But, yeah, my ass is fucking... Like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do, genuinely? Like, it's actually fucking over. Holy fuck. Please, there's a God out there. This fucking app won't get banned. But knowing me, it's fucking over. Hey, but check me out. I guess Angry Asian at the YouTube. Gonna be posting lots of videos. I try to post 2 times a week. So yeah, I'm gonna be on that.
The TikTok ban has showed me that the American government just really doesn't care about you. It doesn't care about me. It doesn't care about anything other than itself. I just watched a news report and it was talking about how when TikTok issued that little notification saying, go call your congressperson, there were thousands, hundreds of thousands of phone calls that were made within the hour. So you would think that the government of officials that were elected to represent us would at least hear us out, the people that they're representing. But no, both parties of this broken system voted in a landslide vote to push this agenda further. Now, I also saw in that same report they were talking about how older individuals think of TikTok as a place where you can learn dances to Beyonce songs and see little funny videos. But TikTok is so much more than that. TikTok is where people get their news. It's where I get my news. I've learned so many amazing things on TikTok. There are so many conversations that are happening that would never happen. And I truly think that it scares people that the people are actually talking to each other for once. People are finding communities. They are learning new things. There's just so much that's happening on this app that has made it more than an app. It's just crazy the more that you think about all this shit. It blows my mind. It's just depressing and infuriating. And it's just like, why do we have fucking zombies running our country? Like fucking brainless fucking people that don't listen. People that lie their way to get into these seats, to get into this power. And then the moment that they get in there, lobbyists and people with money show up and say, hey, I know that you said you would support this, but how about this? And more often than not, what do these people choose? They choose the money, they choose the power, the status. I don't know, this is just food for thought. I'm up late and this just really pisses me off because TikTok is so much more than a Facebook or, any other social media platform. It's something that's very different that is, really, really important.
TikTok ban is about money. It's about money, clearly. Remember when Mark Zuckerberg first started talking about the metaverse, right? He was saying how he was going to need our help building it up. And you goofy goobers were posting your avatars in this virtual reality going to work for the next motherfucker. Like, it's like, not only did they want us to be slaves to a 9-to-5 in the physical world, but then they also wanted us to work for them in the virtual one. Okay, got you. And then they sold y'all a dream with these NFTs. They told you that, you know, if you want to be successful, you want to be rich, you got to buy $1 million fucking monkey head from us. Okay, bet. Actually, no. You're the NFT. Yeah, you're the NFT. And your virtual real estate is your platform. And based on how well you build up your platform, your virtual real estate, and based on how well people like or don't like, your NFT means the more discoverability you get. And the more discoverability you get means the more opportunities you get. And the more opportunities you get means the more money you get. And that's what the elites don't like. Think about it. The only reason why a lot of these powers that be have been in power so long is because they controlled all of the discoverability. If you weren't on the TV, we didn't see you. If you weren't on the radio, we didn't hear you. And having all that power is an easy way to get people to conform. And if you ask me, that's really backfiring right now. I just made a video about this. My last video was about Hollywood feeling so stagnant because they're refusing to usher in new creatives. And a lot of that has to do with the new generation. We're not as willing to conform like our idols did because we don't have to. I have the access to be able to share my own thoughts and ideas directly to my community. You ever post before and you just lollygagging and you pick your phone back up and 1 million motherfuckers viewed your shit? It's scary. It's something you really got to get used to. But the fact that you're able to be discovered by so many people, it opens you to opportunity. Opportunities that the elites are used to gatekeeping from people in order to push their own narratives and agendas. TikTok is literally, to me, the manifestation of karmic justice. AKA the blockchain, bitch. And that's why the creator economy is growing every year, because TikTok got it right. TikTok is giving people a way to monetize directly off of their own likeness and image and off of their own energy. No shade, no tea. I also think that's why a lot of the Hollywood girls, they be like kind of hating on the creators a little bit. Like anytime it's a bunch of creators somewhere, they be like, oh my God, content creators. Yeah, bitch, content creators. Get over it. It's like you're mad at me for doing what I should do, using what I got to share my gifts and my ideas. Like, it's not my fault that these motherfuckers made y'all do some heinous shit to be on TV and the radio. Why are y'all mad at each other? It's like the calls coming from inside the house. Anytime I hear people bashing the internet and, oh, I hope the internet go out tomorrow, baby, those are just people who haven't found a way to monetize off of their platforms yet. I have a mutual making thousands of dollars in commission off of TikTok shop alone. Then you have several entrepreneurs on here who's making thousands of dollars a month off of selling their products. Or your content creator friends, brand deals. There's multiple ways to monetize off of your own fucking energy. But just because it's not happening for you doesn't mean it can't. I can tell you this, if they take this motherfucker, you'll never be able to do it. The less people working regular 9-to-5s, more people getting discovered from themselves and not being forced to conform or go through these powers that be. They don't like that. If you don't think the TikTok is the reason why the music industry is really struggling right now, Hollywood is really struggling right now, you are crazy. If they ban TikTok, if they do this solar eclipse, that's another reason why I think they're doing this whole solar eclipse bullshit. They're trying to distract y'all from what the hell is going on. They're doing all this be scared of your neighbor propaganda. What's that movie? The one with Mona Lisa in it. Leave the world behind. They want you afraid of your neighbor. They want you getting ready for some doomsday and hiding from your neighbors. Baby, your neighbors don't have the power to shut off the internet. They don't have the power to ban TikTok. You don't need to be hiding in your apartment with your 30-day supply of canned goods. You need to be getting ready to protest, because this is a direct attack on the American people and trying to keep them stuck in poverty and again control the discoverability and opportunity like they've been doing for you.
At least people get to see that when they want to do something, if they really want to make a change, when you guys complain and say, oh, like when we complain and collectively say something is wrong, we need change with this, we need change with rent, we need change with inflation, we need change with like the economic situation, we need change with something, like whenever we say it, you guys see that if it's important to them, they can change it, because you can see how fast and quick they're trying to make sure that they provoke the Chinese company that actually owns TikTok. You can see how they're trying to provoke them to make a change and sell it to them, because that is what is going on right now. So that is to say that they don't really care or give a damn about your complaints, about, you know, all this topic. So for TikTok, they provide a platform where people are able to say a lot of things. People are learning information that they did not know nothing about. There are even some young people that were like, hey, they were never interested in news or politics, but now that they can see the reality of things, like they can get more information that are more true, they are more interested in it, and they want to know what is going on in their society, what is going on with their politics. They are interested in government and news and stuff like that, because they get more real truth. But no, they are so mad and pissed at the fact that people actually learn more truth. I know, like, with whatever that has any good, definitely has its negative part, has its bad part. Like when it comes to like some people's addiction, and then when it comes to all this relationship advice, so many things, there are some things that are actually kind of a little bit, you know, bad. But is there anything that doesn't have bad effects? But at the same time, I love the fact that it provides freedom for many people to be able to say whatever they feel like saying, to talk about many things, some informations that some apps will not let you talk about them. Some websites, you literally cannot say anything. You can't say some things. You have to say what they want you to say. So tell me, now you guys see why they are so angry. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Make sure you please click the like button. It really helps with the algorithm. That's a way for you to appreciate this content and tell me that you love what I'm doing here, okay? And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. I will see you on the next one. Bye.